Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. Season 1, episode 1. Season 1, in fact it's the only season, it's a spin-off that we're gonna have. Today I'm gonna watch the two first episodes because they released the two first episodes. You're gonna have two videos, one video for each episode. I'm really glad to be there for this new show about Obi-Wan Kenobi for sure, about the universe Star Wars for sure also. You know that on my channel I reacted to The Mandalorian and to the Book of Boba Fett. You know also, I mean, if you don't know it, I'm telling it again to you, that I'm not an hardcore fan of Star Wars. I don't know everything about everything. I watched all of the movies, you know, the two trilogies, and also all of the little movies around that, and I watched The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. I didn't watch Clone Wars, and you know, I'm really a regular fan. I watched that, but I don't know everything about everything. I can't repeat to you all of the lines of the movies and stuff like that. And each time I'm saying it to you that even if I'm not an hardcore fan, I chose to watch and react to these shows about Star Wars because I appreciate a lot this universe, how it's built, you know, and all of the stories into this universe. I think that they are really great, and I think that also, you know, for reaction videos it can be great to have someone who is not an hardcore fan, who is not a blind fan also, like it was the case for the Book of Boba Fett. Like for the Mandalorian, I never had really... Ooh, I'm sorry. Like for the Mandalorian, I really loved all of the Mandalorian, but for the Book of Boba Fett, for example, the fact that I was not an hardcore and blind fan, I was not hiding the fact that some episodes were not great, that at least, you know, how they wrote the entire season, and also some episodes was not great, because in fact at the end of the season, when you're thinking about the season, these episodes that we prefer, it's the episodes with the Mandalorian, and in some episodes Boba Fett is not there. In fact, it's really the Mandalorian who is right there. I'm not sure that it was a good first season. It felt more like a spin-off, you know. One season it would have been okay, already great for Boba Fett to tell us what happened to him, what is gonna happen to him, you know, to give him something, to give him an exit, to give him a story for himself. But more than one season, that's gonna be difficult. And also the episodes, the first episodes with only Boba Fett, it was like that, you know, they had really an issue with the rhythm, they had also an issue with things which were not logical. But they were great, they were entertaining, and it was functioning well for some of them, so I was divided about the Book of Boba Fett, and I think that the fact that I was not a hardcore fan, a blind fan, helped me to see also the defaults of the Book of Boba Fett, and also to tell you for the Mandalorian that everything was great, everything was really cool. Even for someone who is not a hardcore fan, I was enjoying everything, and for how it was written, for how it was filmed, for how it was played, all of that, it was cool. Yes, if you don't know it, I'm making long intros and reviews each time because I'm someone who loves to talk about shows and animes, but really how it's done, how it's written, if stuff are logical, if we have good narrative arcs, if we have good developments for the characters, if it's well done, you know, also on screen, good pictures, good musics. I love to talk about that kind of stuff. Again, if you are new on my channel, you're gonna discover that. I hope, if you are staying with me. Right there for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm really glad to be there because it's even closer, you know, that story is even closer to the movies, to the big trilogies, to the big story. And right there we are really at the middle, like we are 10 years later after the episode 3. So it's gonna be great to have also something about that part of the story, and also the fact that we're gonna have all of the old casting, that's gonna be cool. And to discover, yes, what happened during that period of time for them, for these characters, to discover it, to be back with them, that's gonna be really cool. And yes, it's really the only things that I really know about this show, because even if I watch the trailer, I didn't make any researches about more than that, you know, promotional pictures, another trailer, or I don't know, sneak peeks or stuff like that. I'm trying each time to only watch the trailer, to not have a lot of spoilers about the shows that I'm gonna watch. So right now I only watched the trailer. I'm so excited, and I'm also stressed. I don't know if it's logical or not. I'm stressed a little by what they're gonna do, you know. I think that it's gonna be great. I think that they put also all of what they could do into it for it to be great, at least visually, and with all of the casting that we love. I hope that for the story that they're gonna make for this season, everything is gonna be logical with this universe and with this period of time, you know, everything is gonna function well. But I hope also that they're gonna find a way to really make a story for the season, something which is justifying the fact that we have a spin-off of one season just right there. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you're gonna have... I think that you're gonna have this episode sooner during the day, but I'm not planning to make them, you know, in advance or not. It's gonna depend on YouTube, it's gonna depend on how I'm succeeding to download these videos or not on YouTube. We'll see, but no matter what, you're gonna have them sooner on my Patreon, and with an extended or full reaction part. It depends, you know, if I'm reacting a lot, if I have a lot of stuff to say or not about these episodes, if a lot of stuff are happening also into them. So if you want a longer part, go on my Patreon, and also if you want to support me, maybe. Okay, let's go for this episode 1. It's really early, you know, today when I'm filming this, because today we have the 2 first episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi, but we have also the 7 first episodes of Stranger Things, the season 4, so really I woke up early for these 2 shows to only watch them and film them today. That's gonna be a good day, but that's gonna be a long day, so I'm sorry, you know, if I have made little eyes and stuff like that. I'm sorry for that. Let's go for this episode 1! That's gonna be cool, come on! I'm nervous, I don't know why I'm nervous. You included images from the movies? The only thing that I know about the story, you know, for this season is the fact that Obi-Wan is gonna keep an eye on Luke. Guys! I'm too excited. And again, consider that I'm not a hardcore fan, I'm just a regular fan who is enjoying a lot this universe. Yes, I was surprised! They're still attacking you, they're still searching for you guys. Ah no, it's not there still! It's really the moment we are beginning at that moment? That moment was such a trauma, you know, for everyone. To see it again, it's putting a mood, you know, like, okay. Yep. Regime of terror. 10 years, guys, 10 years. Hello, you.
You know who we are.
Who?
Inquisitors.
Doesn't.
We know what we do. In actuality, I would say, the Jedi hunt themselves. Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
These first scenes, you know, are really creating a mood, are really setting things like
Jedi hiding right here.
we are gonna be afraid during all of this season, we're gonna be stressed. And the realization also is setting things like good pictures, all of this universe, musics, but not used too much.
Now if he were smart, he'd keep moving, but the Jedi code is like an itch. You cannot help it.
It's
So
really
he
like,
steps in and
which
saves
one?
yours. His compassion has been his undoing.
Oh, she was tired of you playing too much with him, you know. Like, come on, we have to discover the Jedi and stop playing.
Prepare him for interrogation.
You're wasting your time, you know that, right? You'll never find us all.
You are reckless.
What is that, the scraps?
Scraps are all we have left. You will forget this fixation with Kenobi, or I will relieve you of your duties. Is that clear?
Yes, Great Inquisitor.
Okay, you're already after Obi-Wan.
Consider him forgotten.
No one can forget him so easily. Are you there? We are all waiting to see him, come on. And they are playing with that, you know. First he's back, now almost just a shadow. You're there!
It's only half. One more word, I'll take it all. Something you want to say?
You can't, you have to hide. Oh, it was fun. Okay. The music is cool, but it's subtle, you know, for now. And I'm sure that we're gonna have big, epic music. Oh, good picture also. It's not too much, you know, it doesn't feel too much. It's great! I was afraid that they would go... You know, they would push it too much. That's your... fortress of solitude. Ah!
I'll give you 50. He's had some parts stolen. They need a new processor board.
Yes, that.
Tika, if you're going to steal my parts and then sell them back, please clean them first, as a courtesy.
It's dangerous to take it.
Don't count on it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Tika. Goodbye.
Oh, you're haunted. I mean, for sure he is, but nightmares and all. You can talk with him. Yeah, you're keeping an eye on the boy. It reminds you of someone? It was for them, for him. You were not only a guardian.
Master. I thought I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure.
You're looking for somebody else.
What are you doing here, Obi-Wan?
My name is Ben.
You have no idea what I've been through.
If they followed you right there, boy.
You must leave. You'll draw too much attention.
But I have nowhere to go. They're hunting me. You have to help me.
Take this. Walk into the middle of the desert and bury it in the ground. For a normal life.
What about the people that need us? What about the fight?
The fight is done. We lost.
You can come back
What's
at
the
some point.
Jedi?
But for you to say it,
The time of the Jedi is over.
it hurts. Oh. Are we gonna see Leiah also? Oh, I thought that we were gonna stay only with Obi-Wan.
Remember, my sister's whole family is coming. I need their support, so try not to make anyone cry.
She insisted you would find it amusing, Your Highness.
You think? Hello, girl. Already?
Medical fighter, casino ship, and then... Ooh, a tri-wing. That's a new one. Probably scouting for mercs on the islets.
You're dreaming of adventures.
Trader, maybe?
It is like reason. No Lola for the rest of the day.
But she didn't do anything.
Shut her down.
I loved
If
to
you
go
had
into trees, you know, when I was young.
fine,
I'm not gonna judge her.
you'd be a senator already.
All I ever do is wave.
Then do more than wait. You get out of this what you put into it.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Bon.
I really am. I promise I won't do it again.
Really?
You know I can feel you doing that.